Hi Aquarius, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to do a July 2023 overall energy for the month for you. So this is for Aquarius Sun or Moon or Venus placements. It's a general reading, so it's not going to register or resonate with every Aquarius out there. So I would say if it doesn't, go ahead and check your other placements to see if you get messages from there. So let's get started. So Aquarius, I pulled this set of cards right here to begin with to start the reading. And let me kind of go through these. So I got stressed as your main emotion for the month of July. And this is tense, strained, and under pressure. Wallflower from the Mirror deck. Limited potential, shy, and withholding. This feels like an energy of just holding yourself back from something. Interestingly enough, the Chaser came out after that. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So it could be that you're withholding yourself, holding yourself back from chasing someone. I think you might be holding back from chasing somebody, or they may be holding back from chasing you, because you can reverse these readings. Someone's holding back from chasing because they think the other person may be toxic. Eva is kind of a toxic character on this particular oracle deck. Let me read her definition really quickly. Duplicity, deception, and caution. Out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wriggles around her neck. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful. Her kiss can be as toxic as the bite of a snake. Like a deceitful friend or lover, her unreadable countenance masks her true intentions. So interestingly enough, when I clarified this initial set of cards, and I clarified Eva, Queen of Swords came out. Queen of Swords is not usually deceptive. In fact, she's usually the exact opposite. She's blunt, honest, straightforward. She could be cutting, it is that air sign energy, so she could be very direct. So if you're dealing with the Queen of Swords, that is what clarified Eva. So it feels like very much you're stressed out. There may be something that you want to engage in, but you're holding yourself back from because you suspect it's toxic. You suspect you might be this might be a codependency or fear of abandonment issue. So maybe you're recognizing that within yourself. But what was interesting was the cards that clarified these cards. So for stressed, I got the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. It's almost like there's somebody you see or who sees you as a Two of Cups, like a soulmate. And the stress is coming from holding back from it. It's like, I see this person as my person, but I think this may not be for me. They might be duplicitous. And so that energy of wanting this person or thinking this person is your person seems to be what's causing the stress. The Lovers and the Star. These are two cards, again, of destined connection, soulmates, someone you feel like you should be with or someone who feels like they should be with you. Lovers is Gemini, and I feel like every time I do an Aquarius reading, I get strong Gemini energy. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could be. So the Lovers, soulmates, the Star, soulmates. These are also two cards of healing. Four of Swords. The Star can also be a card of healing. So it feels like you're holding yourself back from potentially healing something with somebody. I also say that, this message just kept repeating. So Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior in the traditional deck. It's where he's all bandaged up, beat. He's been through all kinds of wars. So again, an energy of feeling like you're just holding back. Seven of Pentacles is holding back. You put some work in, but now you're taking a break, you're taking a pause, that type of a thing. So yeah, it's just causing, I think, in July, either a bunch of stress for you, if this is your energy, or a bunch of stress for the other person because they want to come towards you, but they suspect you might be toxic with this Eva card and this Queen of Swords. So if you're kind of playing things cool and not really showing any emotions and not really giving to this person, they think, oh, I can't go towards this person. I think this is my person. I have Two of Cups, Lovers. I think this is my person, and it's really stressing me out that I'm having to hold back from them, but it seems like the best thing to do. Or vice versa, right? If they're not showing you anything, of course you're going to think that they're like, why would I go towards this person? They're not giving me anything. But I will forewarn you, if you do happen to be dealing with an air sign, they tend to just be like that. They could have all the feelings in the world for you and still be like, they just are not, they're not a water sign, right? And as a fellow air sign, you probably understand that, but so that could be why you're so pulled towards it. It's like, well, I could be like that too. So it doesn't have to be an air sign. You could be dealing with any sign, But you could be dealing with somebody who carries a Queen of Swords energy. Look at all these gorgeous roses, right? So, you know, if you're dealing with somebody like that and they just aren't giving you anything emotionally, it could be coming off as toxic. They could be toxic. I don't want you to like throw caution to the wind, but when I kind of clarified this Queen of Swords Eva, trying to like confirm this person was in fact toxic, I got, if you moved towards them in the Chariot, you would get an Ace of Rods, which is a passionate new beginning. Six of Cups is getting back together with somebody you already know in this case. So this is somebody you know, obviously that's why you're going back and forth, or they're going back and forth in regards to you. So this is also a very sweet, loving energy, nostalgic energy. And then the Three of Cups, that's dating, having fun, enjoying one another. So I didn't get any cards that came out that were negative if you moved towards this person. So this may be a case of overthinking, it almost feels like. But let's talk about the rest of the cards. So the standard tarot reading that I have over here to give you more information, we got the Page of Swords. If I can pick it up. It's an energy of watching, kind of learning. A lot of modern readers would call this the card of stalking somebody online, but it is definitely kind of like holding back in this particular instance because it was followed by strength, controlling yourself, holding yourself back, the wallflower, staying silent, you know, Nine of Wands blocking something, Seven of Pentacles waiting on something, strength holding back from something. So either you or they are holding back. Queen of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess, and clarified by the Two of Pentacles. You have feelings for somebody or they have feelings for you, but this holding back is making the other person not know what to do. It's making them feel like you have one foot in or one foot out, or you feel like they have one foot in or one foot out. But there's obviously love here because we have the Queen of Cups. Just the fact that it's highlighted by the High Priestess means it's love or no, it's not being shown, so it's confusing. Ace of Cups here, love, new beginning love, kind of that innocent feeling of love. Six of Pentacles, this is wanting to give to something, and this is followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody wants to give a cup of love, they want to give to something, they want to have a long-term commitment. Basically, you know, everything you could ever want. They say the Nine of Pentacles is when you're single and successful, and the Ten of Pentacles is when you finally have your partner and your family and all that good stuff that builds that like generational wealth. So I just think that I think somebody here is just playing it too freaking cool. Like Queen of Swords is cool. She's a cool cucumber. She doesn't show her emotions, and it doesn't have to be a woman. It can be a man just representing that Queen of Swords energy, but it's just not giving anything. And that can definitely read as toxic. I'm an air sign, so I know I'm not super emotional, and that definitely can read weirdly to people, even people I'm interested in. But again, don't ignore the potential for toxicity. Always Seven of Swords on the, or excuse me, Seven of Wands on the bottom. This is blocking something, standing your ground, you know, holding your position. And I think that's what you're doing or what they're doing in regards to you. So I don't think you're going to get anywhere in this connection in the month of July if one of you doesn't show some emotion and the other one doesn't make a move. It's like a standoff. Now, you're an Aquarius, you're an air sign. Like I said, Gemini sometimes comes out. I also have strong Pisces here with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. Again, doesn't have to be, could be any star sign whatsoever. But I will say that somebody has to stop standing their ground, and somebody has to stop being sort of mysterious and emotionless, is how it feels to me. But there's love here. There's an Ace of Cups, definitely a Six of Cups. Somebody wants to date. There's two soulmate cards here. Two soulmate cards, Two of Cups and the Lovers. So, I mean, I get it when you don't know if somebody's good for you or not, and you have this desire to be with them, and it's so strong, it's making you almost turn into a chaser. That can be a signal to hold back until you get more information. So that's good that you're not rushing in, but it's obviously causing you, or vice versa, them, a great deal of stress in this situation. So I don't see any cards of anybody necessarily with bad intentions.